everyone, and I am here to ask a very common question. This question is all too familiar, but where is Pythor, and when will he be back? We have asked this question so many times in the past. This character just seems to keep disappearing, and then he's still out there, and we don't know where he is. Pythor. He always seems to get away or sees somewhere else, or he just seems to. He's beginning to just come into the series at times now, basically, to just help out in harming the ninja, He's just coming out of nowhere and making things worse. So, it just makes you think now. Pythor, at the last time we saw him, of course, was the latest Ninjago thing that has aired, which is Day of the Departed. And, he hasn't been in Hands of Time yet, at least the first 5 episodes. I don't think we're going to be seeing him there. We won't see him in Hands of Time. But, at the end of Day of the Departed, he once again disappeared. So, where is Pythor now? Who knows? It really makes you wonder what he goes out around in Ninjago and does. I mean, at the beginning of Day of the Party, he was just randomly there in the museum. So, it really makes you wonder if he's just kind of wandering around Ninjago again, doing whatever he does, or if he's out there scheming another huge plot. Now, another huge plot, I don't know if it would be just him. He already had that time in Season 1, way back in Season 1. So, I almost think he's out there looking or hoping and waiting for another opportunity to rise to power with some other new threat. You know what I mean? I mean, he saw the Overlord in the Ninjroids and all that stuff, and he took advantage of it. And, he rose to power against the ninja and all that stuff. And when he came into the museum at Day of the Departed, he once again saw an opportunity with other villains and other threats to join along and rise to power. Now, he hasn't done that with all the recent villains, Chen and all them, he didn't want to join them. He helped stop them. And then the ghosts, Pythor was nowhere to be seen in Season 5. I don't see where he'd fit into that anyways, but he really seems to take opportunities when there's a new threat. So my thought is, when we see Pythor again, because we're almost bound to see him again now. He's just this very unique, different character. One of my favorite characters. Pythor is just such a unique character, and we're probably bound to see him again within the next few seasons. Again, causing more little problems and schemes and all that stuff. But when do you guys think we're going to see him again? And where do you think he is? What is his next plan? What is Pythor's next plan? What do you guys think about this? And where is Pythor?